Peta Murphy was doing some excellent work on that front, and it's a little bit of an important one for me. As I said, I run a footy club. We historically had revenue coming in, gambling revenue, I suppose. We were associated with a pub, and there was some money coming in, and that's not happening anymore. And I've been clear that as long as I'm president, I don't really want that money coming in. I think we can be stronger as a club without being reliant on money that's coming from the community, from people who probably can't afford to lose that money. And so I've sort of said, I don't want that. And I see the damage that it does to people. I have a great loathing of those pokies that are everywhere. For work, I went up to Echuca Moama. We were commenting on how when I was growing up, the Murray was this massive region. It was pokey tourism, right? Everyone would just go across the border, play the pokies and have a great weekend and whatever. And that's fine. But then obviously the Victorian government went, oh, we can make a bit of money out of this. Why don't we have? And then it spread like a disease throughout this state. And now we're paying for the ramifications of that. And they're costing the communities billions of dollars a year in ripping it out of people, usually the most vulnerable members of the community. Peta Murphy was doing great work, but we haven't seen enough action on this. You can have a report, a review, a royal commission, you can call it what you want. Until you actually make some changes here, you're going to get called out. And that's the role of organisations like the Australian Democrats and others. We need to call that out and say, okay, guys, you gave us some sound bites. You said you were doing it. You have the CEO of Sportsbet there and you're tearing to pieces. Ultimately, they're still functioning exactly as they were, right? And so there's a lot that's got to happen there. And I hope that we can be part of making that happen.
Authorised by ACAS Drake, Australian Democrats, Nan.